Hello and welcome to Yoga for Chest Opening. We are going to be focusing on 3 poses today that will really open up the chest. So this is great if you experience pain within the chest or notice that you have a hunching or rounded shoulders. So the poses that we will be working with today is going to expand, open that chest, and bring the shoulders back onto the back. We don't need any props, so let's get started. Coming on to the mat in Shavasana, lying flat on the back. Legs are long. The arms rest out by the sides. Palms facing up. Spine is long. Head rests on the mat. And begin to scan the body, seeing if there are any sensations within the body to be mindful of today. Starting with the feet, the ankles, the calves, the knee, the thighs, the pelvis, the stomach and the back, the chest and the back of the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the neck, and the head. Asking the question, how does this part of the body feel today? And seeing if you can't notice. Bringing the awareness back to the room, we'll be coming into our first pose, which is shoulder pose. Again, all these postures, these 3 postures that we'll be working on today, are going to focus on opening up the chest and bringing the shoulders back onto the back. So bringing the soles of the feet onto the mat. Grounding down and pushing into the feet, lifting the pelvis and the buttocks up off the mat. Touching the heels with the hands and really pushing up into those feet, bringing the pelvis and buttocks up into the air. The arms are long and caressing the heels. The shoulders are tucked back onto the back. Holding here in this posture for as long as is comfortable, or you are welcome to come back down onto the back body for a moment. And when you are ready, pushing back into the feet, coming up off the bottom of the body, bringing the pelvis up into the air and pushing back those shoulders. So again, we will stay here for as long as comfortable. The awareness being on the shoulders, tucked onto the back, and the breath. Seeing if you can't tuck those shoulder blades back onto the back even more. Maybe not, but maybe. And coming down onto the buttocks. Resting here for a moment. And as you exhale, coming back up into shoulder pose. Holding it a little bit shorter here as we exhale, lower down to the mat. Taking an inhale here. And as we exhale, bringing the pelvis back up. Exhale, lowering down. And exhale, bringing up into the sky. And exhale, coming down. Allowing the legs to stretch out long once more. Tuning into the body. Seeing if you can't practice noticing. Noticing the shoulders, the opening of the shoulders. Perhaps how the energy in the body may feel different. And coming up into seated, we will make our way now into snake pose. So coming onto the belly. Now in snake pose, we will clasp the hands together above the low back. And as we inhale, we will stretch the arms out back as we bring the upper body up off the mat. Hanging out here for what feels comfortable for you. Really feeling and bringing the awareness to that stretch in the chest and how the shoulders come back onto the back. Exhale, coming down. And inhale, coming back up. Breathing naturally. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up, shooting those hands back behind the body, bringing those shoulders back onto the back. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Resting for a moment here before coming up one last time. Inhaling up. Seeing if you can't really bring those hands. Imagine a rope is pulling those hands back. Seeing if you can't visualize that to really help yourself open up the chest here in this last expression. And as you exhale, coming down onto the mat. Resting here for a moment. Relaxing on the mat, on the belly, bringing a cheek to the mat. Arms are by the side and resting. Allowing that effort to integrate into the body. Snake is also a pose that you can do throughout the day. Perhaps not lying down on the floor, but if you are standing, you are able to Bring the arms behind the body and do that for 5 repetitions. And our last pose, we will be coming into easy bow pose. So from lying on the stomach, bending at the knees, and bringing the soles of the feet towards the sky. And now bringing the hands to grasp the feet, keeping the knees on the mat, but pulling the hands up and away by kicking away with the feet. So as we kick into the feet, we bring the arms and the shoulders back onto the back. Exhale, coming down. Resting here for a moment. And as you inhale, coming up, kicking those feet with the hands stretched through the chest. Exhale down. Inhaling up, kicking into those feet. Focusing on breathing fully. Exhale down. And inhale, coming up one more time. Really trying to kick those feet back, pulling the arms back, pulling the shoulders back. As you exhale, coming down to the mat, placing the other cheek onto the mat. Relaxing here for a moment. Tuning into the body, seeing if you can't pick up on any subtle differences, or perhaps not even subtle, perhaps gross. Any differences that you may notice. Just practicing that awareness. Coming back up into seated. If you'd like, you can lay back into Shavasana with the legs outstretched, the arms by your side, the palms facing up. Wherever you are today, utilizing this time to fully relax and really experience the benefits of our practice here today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this class served you, supported you, and left you feeling open within the chest. Remembering that you can use any of these postures throughout the day in different ways to open up the chest when you're noticing the shoulders rounding in. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.